Welcome to Stretcher Bar Warehouse's demonstration on installing braces and cross braces on standard 3/4 inch stretcher bars. Our approach to this method is simple. We wanted a stronger, more accurate, and faster method of installing braces than the tongue and groove way that compromised the strength of the bars with deep slots right in the center of the bars. And we're clumsy while trying to close the frame. The current method simply starts with a frame that's squared up and facing up. Crossing braces is the simpler installation. We suggest using a 1/2 to 5/8 inch truss screw to tie the crossing braces together, making it a cinch to drop the bars into the frame without having to measure anything. Just snap them in place and staple away. If you don't use screws in the center, bridge the cross with staples. It's a good idea to check the squareness of the opposite corners before launching into the braces. You'll be working with longer bars than the ones we're using, but finding the center can be by estimate, by ruler, or balance. Jim's using a ruler and marking its center. As second example, he uses 2 pencils at near center, and by rolling and turning the frame, it quickly balances. Oh, well, this is where he needs a 3rd pencil, but didn't think it through. Now it's time to install the brace. It should be snug or very close. In this case, it seems to be a snug fit. Okay, let's move on to cross braces. It may seem counterintuitive, but installing crossing braces is a simpler installation. We suggest using a 1/2 to 5/8 inch truss screw to tie the crossing braces together, making it a cinch to drop the bars into the frame without having to measure anything. Just snap them in place and staple away. If you don't use a screw in the center, bridge the cross with staples. A few thoughts before we go. Sometimes, unknowingly, one side is extended outward while the other is inward. If there's a gap, it could be because the bars aren't closed enough or vice versa, so they might need some nudging with a mallet, or there might be a slight bend in the bar, but hopefully not. However, if that's the case, then pull on the bar to close the gap and staple the brace and bar together. There's one more point. The braces are cut accurately and can act like a reference to whether or not the frame is true to its dimensions. That's it. Have a splendid day. Ciao!